How's it going, everybody? My name is Alkyone, and welcome back to part 5 of the Dragon's Reach walkthrough. This one is called Plan of Attack, and now we're in Plains of Ashford, getting ready to meet with Rox and Ritlock to discuss getting the Char leader to the summit. So let's begin. Alright, so Rox is sitting right here. Let's talk to her. I'm glad you're here. I was dreading having to do this without backup. I've sent Tribune Brimstone a mail asking if he would forward our summit invitation to Smolder, and his response was to order you to meet in person. Yeah, no way around it now. This is too important a cause. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this. I don't want to see his disappointment in me. He has nothing to be disappointed about. You did what you had to do. And I'd do it again to save Braum, or any of you. No one is dispensable, not even for the glory of taking down Scarlet. I know him. He'll understand that. He's lost people too. Thanks, I needed to hear that. Let's get this over with, okay? Let's do it.
You're actually showing your face. That shows courage, considering what you're here for. You want me to talk the Imperator into attending your summit, and yet you disobeyed my order to end Scarlet.
I had to make a battlefield decision, Tribune.
If it hadn't been for our friend here, Scarlet would still be out there murdering people and ruining Tyria one city at a time.
Yes, Tribune.
At ease, soldier. Excuse me while I discuss this with someone I know I can rely on.
Damn, he's pissed at her. I know that look. You don't have to defend Rox, you know. Well, you sure haven't lost any of your drill sergeant charm. That's for sure. I know I'm rough on her, but sometimes somebody has to be. She's too soft inside. She'd have been dead long ago if I hadn't toughened her up. You're going to punish her for not killing Scarlet? Nah, man, it's okay. I understand why she did it. Besides, she's a free agent now. She and I don't need to see eye to eye anymore. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm gonna give her grief when she needs it. I'm not gonna give her grief when she needs it. What does that mean exactly? Ask her. All I could say is I'm not responsible for her anymore. Anything she screws up doesn't reflect on me. She's on her own. Got it. She told you why we're here? Not much. In her mail she mentioned something about I don't know. I've never heard that word before. Wow, I feel stupid. Smolder to attend some strategic gathering. We need you to talk to him for us.
Tribune, we also have information that will interest you and Imperator Smolder.
Imperator?
It's about the Elder Dragons.
I know. Words reached me that Mordremoth is active.
That's an understatement. It's been destroying entire forts. We're not sure how far it can reach. The Black Citadel
Has enough to worry about with branded and Ascalonian ghosts.
Haven't you guys been fighting them for almost 2 years now? And if that's not enough, it takes everything else we've got to keep the Flame Legion off our ramps. Before you know it, you'll be adding Mordremoth to that list. Tribune, the branded are contained to one region. Mordremoth is quickly spreading across all of Tyria. It has already reached as far as Timberline Falls and Kessex Hills. It's sending tendrils outward, underground, growing like a malicious vine. If that's true, then the Shiver Peaks will block it. I don't see how it could grow through cold, solid rock. We'll be protected. It'll come through fields of ruin, but there's another cost to ignoring it. That's right. What happens to us if everyone else's armies are destroyed because we Char kept to ourselves? We have to stand together. And we have to take on the greatest threat first. That's Mordremoth. You don't have to tell me how dangerous all the dragons are, but convincing me and convincing Imperator Smolder are two different things entirely. There must be something we can do to convince him.
Is that true, or just a myth?
Plan to test it. After years of research, I finally found the proper combination of elements to unlock the sword's powers.
You could rid us of all the ghosts?
That's the idea. We do that and Smolder will have less to worry about. Then we can convince him to attend the summit.
I've researched the ritual. I learned a lot about Ascalonian history. The story begun over 1,000 years ago, when this ritual was first formulated by the humans, gods, the Six. Please go on. The Six gave them magic. At the same time, they also gave one of them a magical crown and 2 magical swords to protect the kingdom. So Hothan and Magdiar, I'm not sure who that is, and King... I'm not sure who all these people are, inherited the crown. Exactly, the crown was designed to break into 4 parts. When the fragments were separated, they were hard to see. This was a safeguard to keep this powerful item from falling into the wrong hand. And the crown is required for that ritual? It is. When Alberdin enacted the ritual with Magdar, he became a ghost. The crown was preserved and found by Char, who entered the area later. They toyed with it, and the fragments were lost. And you found them? I found one. I ask you to find the others. The fragments work like magnets to each other. Once you have one, you'll feel a pull towards the other. Even after all this time, you're sure they're there. I'm hopeful. We need the crown to perform the ritual. Might as well assume they're there. You, Ritlock, Brimstone, are going to perform the ritual? If it means I succeed at breaking the faux fire curse, I'd put on a robe and call myself Shaman Brimstone. There's a lot at stake here, my friend. Point taken. I'll go find the crown fragments. Rocks can help you get it set up. Okay. So let's get out of here then. Alright, where is this one sending us? Up into the plateau. Alright, now we're here. Run on over here. So we're achieving the first crown fragment from the ruins of Old Gate. Oh, we're not supposed to talk to him. I didn't think that a heart mob would have been part of the story. Oh, so it's up here. First little point was a... Alright, so I'm gonna believe that this here is an event that we have to complete for the world's living story. Let's get that. We're protecting him while he's setting up his machine. Sounds like a plan.
Let me go.
One more. Let's do it. And he's setting up the other one right here. Okay. We just gotta defend him.
Time to
Ascalonian captain. Where is he? Oh, he's right in front of me. So I guess we're gonna have to take this guy out, and the ghost will be taken out of this area, I believe, as far as what we're trying to do. Awesome. There's some nasty little tornado things. Oh, so the crown fragment is over here. Awesome. Faint glow of a crown fragment shines through the rubble. Take it. It is mine. Retrieve the second crown fragment from the Serenity Temple. Let's find out where that is. No, I don't want a waypoint there. So it's taking me into Black Citadel? No. Blaze Ridge Steps. Awesome. So now that we're here, as along with everybody else, so we're going to protect Saren while he investigates the Serenity Temple. After he does that, we will get the second crown fragment.
Oh, no wrong.
That's a lot of ghosts. Let's take them out. If this is such a powerful tool, why didn't we try and find it a lot earlier to take these ghosts out? I'm not trying to be one of those guys that points the holes, but just saying. It would have been a lot easier to find these fragments earlier. I don't think Historian Saren knows where it is. You lying to us, man?
Close.
Everything is just dying so quickly. It's insane. Nope, not the stairs. Saren, not the stairs. Right to next, Saren. Nope, you seem to know what you're doing. You seem to know exactly what you're doing.
Art.
Cool.
I need a closer look at this beauty. It could be the find of the century.
So, I'm gonna guess it's up here? Oh no, there's something down here we have to kill. Everybody's going up there.
I am
Oh, he seems pissed.
This can't be good.
Yeah, it can't be good. Huh? How's that working out for you, Kendrick Redstaff? You died almost instantly.
Such hatred, such fury. Makes you wonder what life did to him. Something down here.
Do we... I'm not sure where to go now. I think we go up here. Yeah. Let's go up here where everybody else is. Take the crown. Take it. Which is ours now. Retrieve Bria's crown fragment. Okay. Is that the one that had already been found, I believe? Alright, so now we're going over to Fireheart Rise? Iron Marches. Okay, now that we're here, I wonder if this is also an event. It seems a little different because of the instruction it gave us. It's hidden nearby. It will be easier to find after Bria's... What am I stuck? Oh, there's a fence there that I can't see. What? Examine. That was simple. There had to have been an event there. So if you encounter this, there might be an event. So now we're gonna return to Ritlock Rocks in the plains of Ashford. Let's teleport back. Alright guys, so we're back at the story area and we're going to enter and continue the plan of attack story. Alright, so now we're back with all the crown fragments and we need to talk to Ritlock. That was real quick.
Not that I doubted you for a minute. Have you met Imperator Smolder? I know you by reputation. I've also received your request. If this mission eliminates even a portion of the enemy, I will attend your summit. What's the plan, Brimstone?
What's the plan, Brimstone? You're back. Did you have any luck? Yeah, I found them all. Great, give me the crown. Hold on, the crown is very important to my people. Yeah, it is. I'm a human. I see. What are you saying? You don't want me to use it? You must promise you'll give it back when this is over. When this is over and the ghosts are gone, I'll put it into your hands myself. Alright, tell me more about the ritual. It all hinges on Soheaton, my sword. There were originally two of them, Soheaton and another one called Magdar. They were given to the Ascalonians as protection against invasion. Go on. A couple hundred years ago or so, Soheaton was wielded by Rurik, son of King Alberdun. He was killed by a stone summit dwarf. It came to my care several years ago. How did you get it? Irrelevant. Oh, really, buddy? Okay. Point is that it's my partner. Magdar, the sword Albertin used to curse the Ascalonians? I've long suspected that Sohetan is the blade that can break the curse. Okay, so how? I've had my snout buried in old scrolls and books at the Priory. One of the scholars there has been helping me tack together the history. I finally found a reference to the ritual. And you trust the source? It's got an Orion stamp on it, which makes it so old it's got to be legitimate. In any case, I have to try. If it works, we'll be free. Tell me what you need. Once we're inside, we'll need to channel ghost essence into the sword to fire it up. That means slashing lots of ghosts. So a high stakes, big danger. Sounds like fun. Let's go. We may be on a fool's errand, but it's worth a try. Ritlock has done the impossible before. These ghosts have plagued my people for far too long. I spend every day looking for ways to end it. If this works, it would be a boon for both Char and human. True. It must be infuriating for humans, even those who aren't descended from Ascalonians. It's heartbreaking, especially when I'm forced to kill them. Yeah, all the more reason why this needs to work. Your help is not going unnoticed. I'd do just about anything for Ritlock or Rox. Speak with Rox now. Hey Rox, can you talk to me? Won't let me talk. There we go. Looks like we've gotten everything we need. That crown you put together is historic. It practically crackles with the weight of Ascalon's ancestors. If this works, we'll go down in history ourselves. Do you think it will? I mean, surely getting rid of all the ghosts can't be this easy. You said it was easy. Getting the crown was no stroll in the pavilion. Have you ever been in the pavilion, Rox? And on the other side of that gate, we've got ghosts building up, just waiting for us to come through. I hope their essences can change Sohetan. I guess we'll find out.
That should be everything we need to cleanse the foe fire.
How do you know this will work?
It'll work, because I said so.
Interesting.
You're on point, Brimstone. Yes, sir.
Hopefully this works. Is it just going to get rid of all of the ghosts? And Ascalonians won't be a problem to deal with anymore?
We don't know what's down there. Ready for anything.
Just a couple ghosts, no big deal. That was easy. Too easy. So much for those ghosts. Let's go this way. Is this where we're performing the ritual?
The tomb is just there.
Oh.
That's where we'll test the foe fire cleansing. It's a place of power.
I guess there's no turning back once we step through that arch, huh?
You prefer to go back to the Farrar, Cub?
No, sir!
Ritlock's voice is pretty epic. You have to be ready. This could go in any direction. There's no way predicting what this ritual will do. I'm ready.
I hope this works. You used to do that when you were a cub. Come on, let's get this over with.
Something's happening. Those ghosts don't seem to like your sword very much.
I wonder why. They're
Like
gonna
it even less in a few minutes. They're possessing what's left of Baradin's statue.
Only nothing worth fighting for is ever easy.
Oh, damn.
You
It's quite an epic
Only
fight
when I
here.
feel like it.
Okay, I probably should have moved out of that. Almost done. Let's get it. Couple more hits. Couple more. Done. Thank you. And I'm stuck. I am now... Okay.
Ascalon, I free you from this curse. I have to go after it. Without it, we'll never end this war. Go!
I need to go after him.
Oh my gosh.
The portal is closed. You can't.
But
Damn.
Stand down, soldier. You'll be fine. If anything, I'd be worried for the poor souls that get in his way. This is his mission, not yours.
Brimstone will be back, don't worry. He took a lot of ghosts with him. What exactly is... Yeah, let's go with this. I noticed he may not have ended the curse, but he had an effect, and he played a pivotal role. I'll come to your summit. Awesome. Even after it failed? The cleansing's not over. Brimstone's education, his duty will bring him back. At least he can do his honor commitment and by today. That's good. Thank you. You won't regret it. I'm not sure about that. I'll keep my word. I'll be there. I'll see you there. And talk with rocks. The episode is almost over. Looked to me that was a portal to the mists. The mists? I hope so. At least we can know you can come back from the mist. What was he thinking? He had to go after so Hyphen. I suppose, but now at least we have more hope that the sword... At least now we have more hope that the sword might one day break the curse. I guess this is our only chance of getting rid of the ghost for good. My thought exactly. I just wish he hadn't gone alone. I agree. If only the portal hadn't closed so quickly, I suppose there's no way to find him. None. The mists are vast. Are you alright? I will be. My heart is still hammering. I have to keep telling myself he'll be fine. He's been in bigger scrapes. Still. I know. I worry too. At least the Imperator has agreed to come to the summit. That's one of the consolations. Yes, his presence is important. The Char army is powerful. So Flunt hasn't backed out. What about Queen Jenna? Flunt's waiting on Timmy's device. Casimir's convincing the Queen to come. Alkyone, what if they don't come? What if no one comes? I can't think about how devastating that would be to Tyria. They must. Okay, guys, that looks like that's the end of this living story update. It says the episode is complete, Dragon's Reach Part 1, and so now that tells me my Crichton politics. That's my personal story that I have done nothing with. And I'm just going to open this chest here to see what we got. We get a last goodbye, and just like that, he's gone. A bag of his old belongings and all that's left. Is that Ritlock? Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching this walkthrough. As soon as the next living story comes out, which I'm going to guess is going to be called Dragon's Reach Part 2, I will get walkthroughs up on that. And if you enjoyed, leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys on my next video.